Episode 127. 闲了. Chen Guo was stunned, at a loss for words. Ye Xiu's intense focus and sincerity moved Chen Guo deeply. She loved glory and was a pretty devoted fan. But in Ye Xiu, Chen Guo saw an attitude toward the game that was completely different from her own. Chen Guo was playing a game, but for Ye Xiu, she suddenly realized the word play simply didn't apply. Chen Guo couldn't help but think back to 9 years ago, when she first took over this internet cafe, surrounded by nothing but skeptical gazes. She truly didn't understand a thing. From that point on, Chen Guo spent every day immersed in the internet cafe. She paid close attention to the customers' needs, bit by bit, constantly improving the internet cafe's environment. He tried every trick in the book to keep customers coming back for more. Every night, he would tally the day's customers, searching for patterns. Back then, Chen Guo was just like Ye Xiu is now, utterly focused and dedicated, sparing no effort. It was busy, it was tiring. But seeing the internet cafe's business get better day by day, it's also incredibly fulfilling. Nowadays, the internet cafe's customer flow is stable and the income far surpasses what it was back then. But how long had it been since Chen Guo had felt that kind of satisfaction from back then? Chen Guo felt a pang of envy for Ye Xiu. But along with that envy came a pang of sympathy. He poured his heart and soul into the game, only to be cast out by the pro scene. This guy, he's actually pretty pitiful. A sudden pang of sadness washed over Chen Guo, and she couldn't help but think of Ye Qiu, who had just retired. The real heartbreak and pain of retirement, it always falls hardest on the person who has to walk away. Retirement, it's a truly brutal word. Ye Xiu's pen moved across the notebook. Writing mechanically, he was completely unaware of Chen Guo's unusual state behind him. Chen Guo didn't disturb him again, walking away with a heavy heart. Meanwhile, Ye Qiu continued his attempts in the Bone Burial Grounds dungeon with his character, chasing smoke. His main account offered him many conveniences that his alts simply couldn't. The notes in his notebook grew ever more numerous. Before he knew it, the dungeon run was complete. Ye Qiu didn't stop. He took Misty Clouds straight back into the dungeon. This time, however, he spent more time on in-game maneuvers and less on stopping to fight. After chasing Mist's dungeon attempts were exhausted 3 times in a row, Ye Xiu had made some solid gains. Satisfied, he logged out and returned the account card to Chen Guo.
How'd it go?
It's going well.
Yeah, keep it up.
What good luck. I must be hearing things.
Ye Xi's eyes went wide. After all his hard work, grinding those low-level dungeons, shouldn't the boss be looking down on him? Now she was actually telling me to keep it up, and her tone even sounded a bit gentle. The very thought of it sent a shiver down Ye Xiu's spine. Applying that word to Chen Guo, that's a bit sweaty. Get out, go to sleep. Chen Guo was absolutely furious. This guy really doesn't know what's good for him. Ye Xiu immediately felt at ease. This was the Chen Guo he was used to. He hadn't mistaken her. The day passed uneventfully. Come evening, as Chen Guo was getting ready for bed, Ye Qiu and Tang Ru, both brimming with energy and rubbing their hands in anticipation, began their new day. Once Ye Xiu logged into the game, he first messaged Steamed Bun Invasion, telling him to come for the dungeon run at dawn. But Steamed Bun Invasion recommended that guy, Lian Jin, claiming that after 2 days of dueling with him, that Le Henjian's skills have improved by leaps and bounds. Oh.
Then you can come with him when the time comes.
Ye Qiu chuckled. Without bothering to acknowledge Steamed Bun's wild boasts, he simply agreed. Their team still has slots open besides those 4, so anyone can join.
All right.
Tonight, you're coming with us to the dungeon. Steamed Bun Invasion just told me he's dueling Li Henjian again. Really? That's great. Yu Hao's happiness was genuine. But while his surface was sunny, his heart was dark.
Let me tell you, when you meet a top-tier player, show some respect. If they offer you a few pointers, it'll benefit you for life.
Steamed Bun Invasion said with grave sincerity.
怪 you my ass!
Iyuhao cursed inwardly. But after 2 days of hanging out with Steamed Bun Invasion, his resistance to the rookie's nonsense had clearly improved. It still showcased his professional level mental fortitude and adaptability. Though arrogance swelled in his heart, he laughed and said,
Of course.
At midnight, the team assembled as Steamed Bun Invasion, and Li Henjian arrived together from the arena. Ye Xiu and Tan Ru had already met these people, so Ma Cheng's character, Wind Comes Mist, was the last to arrive, offering only a casual greeting. He also greeted the newcomer, Sima Cheng. Liu Hao wondered to himself. That was just a simple greeting. Could he really not tell? However, whether it was Sima Cheng or not wasn't Liu Hao's main concern. He kept a low profile and stayed cautious. He followed the team into the dungeon.
Once inside the dungeon, Ye Qiu explained that this run was to practice a new strategy for breaking the burial grounds record. This is still the trial phase, so there might be some slip-ups. Everyone be careful, Steamed Bun Invasion said. You hear that? That means you.
Oh, Liu Hao responded casually. In the game, you only had avatars, not eye contact. With a comment like that from Steamed Bun Invasion, you couldn't tell who he was talking about at all.
Little White is you dummy. Besides you, we're all veterans here.
As Steamed Bun Invasion spoke, Liu Hao slapped himself across the face. What a glutton for punishment. Why'd you have to answer that rotten bun's jab?
What was that? Did you guys hear that? I thought I heard a snap sound.
Bun Li Invasion yelled. Liu Hao broke into a cold sweat. Can't afford to be careless, he thought. He actually heard that.
I heard you.
Let's begin, Ye Qiu said, shifting the topic with zero subtlety. Stealthy Steamed Bun Invasion remained expressionless, leaving everyone to wonder if he was still straining to hear a second smack.
When it comes to breaking the bone burial grounds record, positioning is everything. Use the smart positioning to disturb as few of the monsters buried underground as possible. Our strategy will follow the same principle. Listen up, everyone. Don't take a single wrong step if you can help it. Hey, Li Henjiang, come back here first.
Liu Hao was taken aback.
What's the deal? We just started and you're already running off. I'm not taking you with me.
Bun Li Invasion gave Li Henjian a stern criticism, laced with a threat.
What's wrong? Liu Hao was still confused.
So you do know how to do it.
Ye Qiu said that, unless they were going for a record, he wouldn't waste time on that. Killing a few more monsters means more experience.
So, neither Soft Mist nor Steamed Bun Invasion had any idea what a record-breaking strategy even looked like.
You know, there's nothing special to watch out for at the start here.
We're using a new strategy.
Did you hear that? It's a new strategy, not that outdated playstyle you're used to. A new strategy.
Liu Hao was a bit lost.
That's right, everyone. Watch my steps. I'll explain as I move.
As he spoke, Ye Xiu had already sent his Lord Grim charging forward. In a flash, the earth around him churned as 4 undead creatures began to claw their way out. What's the difference? Liu Hao's mind went blank at the start. The 4 small monsters here were unavoidable, so the plan here is to just rush in and take them all out. So what's special about Lord Grim's current approach? So it's different this time. Did he aggro all 4 minions at once?